This is Secrets of Astrology YouTube channel and you are watching Bhava Sindhu series by astromaster U K Jha. This series consists of lessons on applied astrology to understand how to analyze astrological combination in a horoscope for revealing specific subject or area in life of a nativity.
Welcome friends in the Bhava Sindhu series session of SAW, as we have been meeting time and again discussing different types of aphorisms, analyzing it and trying to understand how an astrological combination is actually composed, what are the underlying principles behind the composition of those aphorisms, and why a particular type of effect is stated on account of that type of combination. All these are meant to develop a clear understanding among the students so that they would start understanding the music or the grammar of astrology. Because they are taught in the institutes, they are shown the books, they read the books, they find the combinations, they try to cram it, but they don't understand why this type of effect has been told and how a particular type of effect would come to pass due to the given set of planetary configuration in the horoscope. And this really befuddles them quite often, and our efforts in this series by discussing different types of effects, the aphorisms related to different types of effects, to impart a clear understanding to the students in this direction. Today we are going to discuss a topic which may interest many of you. The aphorism that we are going to discuss today is related to the effect which tells as to why the counts of the semen becomes low in a man, or you can say that this is about the weakness of the semen, because those people who are having difficulties in getting progeny, when they go to the doctor in the case of male first of all like to have the test of his semen counts. Now here is a combination we are going to deal with that indicates about the conditions under which the native may suffer from weakness of semen or a case of low count of semen. The aphorism goes like this: उदय भवन में जलनिधि नंदन, उदय भवन में जलनिधि नंदन, सौड़ी अंगिड़ा तनय को जाय, स्वरभान सुत धर्म भवन गत, देता नरका वीर्य नसाय. I am repeating this aphorism again. उदय भवन में जलनिधि नंदन, सौड़ी अंगिरा तनय को जाय, स्वरभान सित धर्म भवनगत, देता नरका वीर्य नसाय. Let us first be aware with the terms used in this aphorism. Uday Bhavan is the first house, ascendant or lagna. Jalanidhi Nandan is moon. Jalnidhi is called sea. Moon came from the sea as per the mythology during the churning of the ocean. so he is called Jalanidhi Nandan. Sauri is the name of Saturn, Angira is Jupiter, Swarabhan is Rahu, then Sith is the name of Venus, Dharma Bhavan is the ninth house. So the meaning of this aphorism is that the semen of the native may be weak to fertilize the egg, or he may suffer through the problem of low sperm count. If moon is deposited in the lagna, Saturn and Jupiter in the fifth house, and ninth house of the horoscope be occupied by Venus and Rahu at the time of the birth. Many conditions have been taken. When we start analyzing this aphorism, we find that many conditions have been given in this aphorism. The first condition is that moon should be deposited in the lagna. The second condition is that Saturn and Jupiter are conjoined together in the fifth house. That is Tanaya Bhavan. Tanaya is fifth house. And the third condition is that both Venus and Rahu are placed in the ninth house of the horoscope. So the trinal houses of the horoscope have been taken into account for formulation of this aphorism. Now let us see what are the effects of the planets under this type of placements. So we have seen in this aphorism, the lagna, as I have just told, is placed in the moon is placed in the lagna. It means both the Janma lagna, that is birth ascendant, and the Chandra lagna, that is the moon ascendant, has become one and the same, the identical. So the ascendant is also the moon ascendant in this case. Now as we know, lagna carries the seeds of sexual potency also. How? This is because on the basis of the principle of Bhavat Bhavam, lagna is reckoned seventh from the seventh house. So everything that is in the seventh house is also found, the similar vibrations containing those attributes are found in lagna also. Because those vibrations on the basis of the principle of Bhavat Bhavam resolve into the vibrations of lagna. And those who know the calculation of seeds and field, they understand that the strength of moon is extremely important in matters of sexuality, because especially in females, it works to cause timely menstruation, and in case of males, it works to provide the essential fluid for the healthy birth or formation of semen in the body. As we know, the sperms move in a fluid that is called seminal fluid, and it can survive only in that fluid, and that fluid is moon helps in giving a healthy seminal fluid. Secondly, Jupiter is called Jha. It implies that it gives the vital energy for sustenance of life and health of the semen or the sperm. Then fifth and ninth house carries the vibrations for production of semen. That's why we consider the prospects of progeny from these houses. Further, Venus, as we know, is the significator of a sperm or egg. A sperm in male and egg in female charts, you can say. Saturn brings in forces of impotency into play, and you can say it bears the pulsations for defects and disease. It works in opposition to the action of Jupiter in many ways. Similarly, Rahu too is the carrier of elements of defects and disease. So what will happen? When we will combine the effects of all these planets, so what will come to pass? Because they are all in trinal influence. So in the given condition, Jupiter, which is the common factor in calculation of the health of seed, that is bija, and the field, that is kshetra, in case of male and female respectively, is here afflicted by the planet Saturn in the 5th house. Similarly, Venus is conjoined with Rahu in the 9th house, and therefore the semen or the egg in male or female chart, whatever the case, would be defective. The Rahu would also aspect the Lagna as well as the 5th house from the 9th house, where Jupiter is located. So the energy field of 5th house is completely destroyed because of the affliction of Rahu and Saturn. Both are separative planets, and separative effect would be there. So the potency of the formation of semen, that is egg or a sperm in male and female case, that will come down in the body. So progeny prospects will be affected, and that is the ultimate effect of the low semen count. Here the other factor that has to be taken, that 5th from Jupiter is also afflicted. Jupiter is placed in the 5th house, and 5th from here, that is 9th house, is occupied by Rahu. So there is the least possibility for the native to have progeny, and one of the possible reasons for this can be the weakness of the semen. The cause of this lies in destruction of the force field of 5th and 9th house, and the affliction of Jupiter, Venus and Moon. Now the affliction of these planets would reduce the rate of formation of semen or egg in the body of the native, male or female as the case may be. What I mean to say, that there is possibility that the semen or egg in the native will become weak enough for enabling the process of fertilization. And if we go into the deeper side, then it is affected that the sexuality in the native itself would be reduced because of such an heavy affliction of you can say moon, lagna, Venus, etc. So native may have very little interest in sexual matters also. Keeping all these things in mind, the weakness or low count of semen or some defects of unknown nature may come to pass because of this planetary configuration in the birth chart. So the major cause of inability to produce child has been stated here in the form of weakness of semen or low count of sperm. Thus we have seen how a particular type of effect is stated taking various things into consideration for the given set of the planetary configuration.